Have questions about your pets? Looking for your next forever friend? We've got you covered. This is Pet Connection with Energy 95.3. Now, here's Erik Fox.
And a good Wednesday morning to you. What's going on? My name is Erik Fox here at the Energy 95.3 studios, joined on the other side of the screen by Nick and Angela and Bruce that we'll meet in just a moment from Kern County Animal Services. How are you guys doing this morning?
We're good. How are you?
Good. So glad to have these again because we get a chance not only to learn more about maybe the pets we already have, but also a chance to maybe meet your next forever friend. And I really wish like people could see before we go live kind of the difference in energy sometimes. But Bruce is our first guest today. And let's go and jump on in. What can you tell us about Bruce?
So Bruce is approximately 2 years old. When I first introduced him to you, we didn't know how he was with other dogs, but our team has taken him out with male and female dogs, and he does fine with them. He had no issues. He still does need to be neutered before he can fully be adopted. So that's the only thing that's going on with Bruce. He loves people. He's full of energy, so he would be great for a family dog.
Definitely saw a lot of energy, also a lot of affection to give too. I mean, that tongue, you have some dog with the tongue there, but there's a lot to go there. So you said he's been with other dogs. So if you have like a multi-dog home already, he might be a good choice for you.
Yes, definitely. He would definitely be good with other dogs. And like I said, he would also be good with kids, teenagers, especially full of energy. Oh,
he has some mounting behavior that he does with other dogs. But that's to be expected for an unaltered juvenile male.
So that process, if someone wants to go down and meet Bruce today, first of all, we have the information on the screen, A115 or 45584. Reading is a little hard this early in the morning. But if they want to meet Bruce, and so what's kind of the process? So he'll need to be neutered before he can leave. So how does that work?
So they can just come down. We're open from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Saturday, except for Wednesdays. We're open from 2 to 7. But you can come down. You could just ask for Bruce. Not an employee Bruce. You don't have an employee Bruce, but ask for Bruce. Tell him you want to maybe meet and greet Bruce. You saw him on the webcast, and we'll arrange a little meet and greet for you, a quick meet and greet, see if he's a good match, and we could consider a temporary foster for Bruce in your home. And if all works out and it seems to be a good match, we can arrange for a permanent adoption, and then at that point, he's going to be a member of your family.
Love that. And we got the information at the bottom of the screen if you do want to call and get some more information. 868-7120. The website has a lot of great info too at kerncountyanimalservices.org. And you just see that love right there, that wagging tail, that tongue that goes on for days. And just wants so much love and affection. And I think someone out there who has a lot of love and affection to give, Bruce, I think would be a great choice. A1145584. And like you said, he has to be neutered, but after that, he's your forever friend right there. I love that.
Yep. And the adoption fee, when you do adoption, just so you know, we neuter him. The neuter fee is covered in your adoption fee.
Nice. And the other thing we talked about before, when you do adopt from a shelter such as Kern County Animal Services, you guys kind of have time to spend with the pets on like a more like human dog level, so you guys get some taste of, what the temperament is, what the personality is, how they're with other animals. So that's always a strong thing for sure.
Yeah, to some extent we do. It's always important to keep in mind that even under the best conditions, we can only tell you the behavior and the attitude that we have witnessed. Obviously, the longer they're with us, the more we get to know about them. But we can only give you a glimpse of what we've seen in the animal shelter. And a lot of times an animal's behavior in an animal shelter is not truly indicative of how they're going to behave in your home. It's a very stressful environment. Even in the best animal shelter, it's a stressful environment. And we try to mitigate that as much as we can. But at the end of the day, it's important to realize that the animal you're seeing in the shelter, his and her behavior might not be exactly the same that's going to be in your home. But a lot of times what you see is what you get. It's just going to be a higher level of comfort once they get into your home.
Once again, the Bruce's information A1145584, and I think it was so true. I actually moved about a week ago, and we have animals, and it was just that change was so shocking to me a little bit. We have a cat where it just took a while to get used to it, comfortable again before you get the true personality, and I think that's probably the same coming from a shelter as well, right?
Yeah, I think any move and change in surroundings for an animal, for humans too.
Yep.
It's going to have its emotional effects on you. And, you know, dogs display it in different ways, just like humans. So we always want to make sure folks know, like, just give it some time for the animal to acclimate. And like you said, Eric, that applies to any condition, not just coming out of the shelter, from moving from home to home too, new environment.
Yep.
It's going to take some time to adjust.
Well, let's before we meet Goober, who is joining us on the screen. Nick, we were talking before we were going live. You had an adoption special back in July. You guys are going to extend that, is what I'm hearing, right?
Yes, every Friday in the month of July. It's actually we went into June, but every Friday in the month of July we had a promotion of just $5 for any adoption, dog or cat, and it was really successful. We placed almost 100 animals just on Fridays alone in the month of July through that promotion. So it's been so successful, and we have such a great need. Angela was saying just before she came on with all of us here that there's so many just sweet, beautiful, well-mannered dogs in our shelter right now. Not that there's not always a lot, but sometimes the level of well-adjusted dogs in our shelter is higher than normal. And right now, we just have a lot of super sweet dogs. So we're going to push that promotion probably through August. So every Friday, we have not promoted it on social media just yet, but we will. Every Friday, we'll have adoptions of dogs and cats from the shelter for just $5.
Love that. Well, let's meet our next friend who this is kind of what the dogs look like before we go live, by the way. They're very curious, seeing themselves on a screen and going, what is going on here? But let's meet Goober. What can you tell us about Goober?
So Goober's a year and a half. He is very dog friendly. He's sometimes overly dog friendly, where he thinks he can just walk up and chew on a toy as another dog is chewing on it. So some dogs may not like that. Every time I would pass his kennel right before we'd go home, him and his kennel mate would be cuddled up. His kennel mate did get adopted, so he's now on his own. I believe he still needs to be neutered as well, but that's just a matter of time since he's a boy. He has this cute little underbite right here.
I saw that. It was so gorgeous. And I was seeing on the notes, he's been in the shelter since May, so it's time that Goober gets that home. I mean, how can he not love that little underbite right there? That's so cute.
Oh, and he likes the water. He likes to be in the pool when he's out in the play yard. So be a good water dog for the lake.
So head out to Lake Isabella, Lake Ming. Go have some fun with Goober out there.
He would love that.
That is the cutest look on the face right now. I don't go awe very often, but definitely going awe with that look.
Yeah, he's pretty
and just
adorable.
loving and loves people too. I can see that. Just
yeah, he's a little bit different energy than Bruce was. He's also probably about half the weight of Bruce, but he's gonna make somebody an awesome family pet. Probably gonna fit in with just about any lifestyle, and he's just adorable.
I love that. And the info is right there on the screen. Once again, A11-43140. Phone number over there is 868-7120. Goober is experiencing a little bit of camera shyness, but I love that so much.
Like a hooch face, like
a
Turner and Hooch.
Yeah, he kind of looks
like Turner and Hooch. So Tom Hanks, you might be watching right now. Just make a little journey up here. We got you handled up here. So once again, that information, A11-43140, 868-7120. Goober is such a beautiful, beautiful dog that is just looking for that forever home. Just a people lover for sure. I love that.
Absolutely.
So once again, the process is you go down, and if Bruce matches your family, if Goober matches your family, or any of the other amazing animals that you guys have available that can get that forever home and give that love that you're needing in your life, just head on out and see you guys, right?
Absolutely. Like we said with Bruce, we're open 10 to 4, Monday through Saturday, except for Wednesdays, 2 p.m. until 7 p.m. Like I said, we are open Saturdays from 10 to 4, so If you work Monday through Friday, come and see us on Saturday. If you work until 5 p.m., you can see us on Wednesdays too. We're open until 7 p.m. on Wednesdays. And
You guys are definitely.
We'll try and help you understand everything that we know about the dog so far, or the cat if you're interested in adopting. But it's always important to get to know the animal to make sure it's going to be a good fit for your home. It's the last thing we want is for the adoption not to work out and then have to come back.
Absolutely. So let's get the information once again. Goober is joining us on set right now. A1143140. We met Bruce earlier. Let me put that information back up too. A1145584. Definitely a great addition to your family, whatever your lifestyle is, whatever your personality type is. You guys definitely have a forever friend ready to join.
I think he just likes your voice, Eric. And now he's going to sleep. So.
Hey. Well, I put some people to sleep sometimes, so it's just the nature of the beast. Nick and Angela over at Kern County Animal Services always appreciate the time to be able to connect up and definitely find some new homes for these amazing animals that need that in your life. So thank you so much. Appreciate you guys.
Appreciate you as always, Eric. Thank you.
This has been another edition of Pet Connection right here with Energy 95.